today we have arguably the most unbelievable and one of the most WTF fights I could have ever done. And that is, get ready for this, Green Arrow versus Fantastic Four. Yes, all of them. Let's get started. Now, Fantastic Four are obviously superior than Oliver Queen. I mean, the thing I've already said is stronger and more durable, and Human Torch can fly. So already, they're physically superior to Oliver. And they're also smarter than Oliver. Now, yes, Oliver is definitely the better fighter, so he has that in his corner. And while most people would say, fighting ability is not that bad, actually fighting ability is really one of the most important, because if your other characters can't fight, then more likely the other guy's gonna win. So now I know the Fantastic Four is stronger, faster, more durable, and smarter, but here's the thing. Sometimes in fights, strength, speed, durability, or intelligence isn't your advantage. Like, say if this was Batman vs. Storm. Yes, Storm is stronger and Batman is smart, but Batman is smarter. You know, intelligence is really what's going to win the fight. But in other fights, like, say, Red Hulk versus Aquaman, intelligence doesn't work in that fight. You see what I mean? Intelligence works in some fights, it doesn't work in other fights. Simple as that. Now, Oliver is and the Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four are very similar to like what countless DC heroes, some of which Oliver knows and has fought alongside with. You know, you have, like I said in my videos, with Green River's Thing, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, and Human Torch. Invisible Woman is like Cameroach. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's a Green Arrow villain that has an invisible suit. Thing is like Brick. Human Torch is like Firestorm, and Mr. Fantastic, Plastic Man, or Elongated Man. Like, if I put the Flash up against Fantastic Four, it's going to be no contest. They have way too much similarities to countless of people that he knows. So, because of that, Fantastic Four is not going to stand a chance. That, I believe, is a huge advantage, meaning now strength, speed, durability, and intelligence is no longer Fantastic Four's side advantages anymore, because now Green Arrow knows these power sets now. Well, at this point, he should know. The Fantastic Four, I know they know Hawkeye, but I don't think they've ever teamed with Hawkeye. I think they have teamed with him, but I'm not that familiar. Yes, the Fantastic Four teams up more like Wolverine or Spider-Man. Green Arrow doesn't have similar to both of those guys. Isn't like them. He's more like Hawkeye. Right? And that is going to give the Fantastic Four arguably a big disadvantage. Now, including their power sets. Oliver has glue arrows. He has water arrows or hydro arrows, meaning Firestorm with enough of glue, cold, or water should be enough to take down Human Torch. Now, you could say he goes absolute hot. That's the thing. That's not gonna happen. He's not gonna go that hot, because the problem is, Fantastic Four are unlike, like, say, Spider-Man. Human Torch is more of a good person, meaning he's not gonna hurt other people or use absolute hot. The only times he's really gonna need it is when the situation is actually required. And this one, he's just fighting an archer who's just trying to take him down. That does not require absolute hot. The moment Johnny goes absolute hot, he's destroying the entire Earth. He could nearly destroy the Earth, and that's something he's not gonna do. Meaning, Oliver has the edge in terms of a fight with Johnny Storm. Now remember, it's all of them together, so I've already said things not gonna stand that much of a chance. You know, Oliver is smarter, I think. He's a better fighter. He's faster. He has a better range attacks. So, Invisible Woman he might struggle with, but in terms of a fight, I don't think her shield would work that well in a fight. So, I know they're tough that even Hulk can go through. But I mean, Invisible Woman has Green Arrow is more. Well, I'd say Green Arrow is more than enough to take out Invisible Woman in a fight. Like I said in my previous video, she has too many similarities to Camarade, so Camarade is going to be Green Arrow's main advantage and the reason why he'll be Invisible Woman. And Mr. Fantastic, I really don't need how to go in this one. He's basically the same. He's just the more intelligent version of Plastic Man and Elongated Man. And when that happens, Oliver is gonna easily destroy him. Because here's the thing: while Mr. Fantastic is much smarter than Oliver, Green Arrow, Mr. Fantastic has been cut before, meaning an arrow could definitely cut him. That's right, an arrow would more likely cut him, and because of that, that is when Green Arrow destroys the Fantastic Four. I'd say Green Arrow is just a bit too much for the Fantastic Four. I'm not saying the Fantastic Four are gonna, lose every fight, or Green Arrow's going like, 10 times out of 10. This is a team versus one-man fight. I'd still say Fantastic Four would win at least maybe like 5 times out of 10, with Green Arrow taking the other 5 at best. Meaning Green Arrow would still win this fight. So yeah, Green Arrow wins. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts. Sign off in the comments down below. And as always, be sure that you share, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.